Big Tray Deee, what's good?
What's up, Big Vlad? You know what it do.
You know, back at Vlad TV again.
Once again, yeah, it's been a journey, man. It's been a downhill journey. You know what I'm saying? Because you opened a lot of doors with that last one, man. You know, people really seeing where I was coming from. You know, and that was a good platform you gave me. I appreciate you for that, bro.
I mean, altogether, that interview got about 1 million views.
Nice.
About 1 million people pretty much saw and heavily commented on what it is that you had to say.
Right on.
Why do you think so many people really reacted to, because people know about your music, but this is really the first time people are really knowing about your ideas and your thoughts and your point of views?
Well, I think it was a double-edged sword. I think that you already had the venue for it, and it was just that our conversation just happened so natural that, people just, it was something that enraptured them as far as like, it wasn't nothing contrived. You know what I'm saying? It was just us hollering, about, and we both been around for a minute. So you got kind of like some experience and, a different way of looking at things from just everybody being politically correct all the time. That's what I think.
There's been a few situations in LA since last time we talked. The biggest of which was what happened to Suge.
Yeah.
You know Suge.
Yeah.
Do you know Bone?
No, never met Bone.
Never met Bone.
Never met Bone. Terry Carter was my manager, though. Was the Eastsidaz manager from 2002 up until I was carted off to the house.
Okay. How many years was that total then?
Like about a year and a half.
Okay.
About 18 months.
Okay.
I mean,
so,
he was part of it when we went on the Up in Smoke tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was managing us then at heavyweight.
Were you guys close friends?
He was with me throughout the entire 10 and a half years I was gone. Never once missed a beat, and whenever I needed him.
Really?
He was a great friend. Great friend. Love his family, I mean, yeah, it tore me apart, man. When my friend called me, my friend old Pappy from Watts, and he was like, Tray Deee, I'm in the hospital right now, man. It don't look like your boy gonna make it. I said, who you talking about? He said, Terry. I said, what happened? He said, Suge just ran him over. I said, Pappy, come on, man. Quit playing, man. Pappy said, boy, I wouldn't call you and play like that. So I'm in the hospital right now, D. I said, man, call me back when you know something. He called me back about 30 minutes later and said, it's all bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. And then by that time, the news was, and I'm like, come on, man. I mean, I used to talk to him sometime, and he would be like, yeah, man, I just left this knucklehead Suge ass, man. This damn fool's a nut, but he loved Suge to death. He loved Suge to death. I mean, there was the most bizarre, ironic, unbelievable freak thing that you could probably wrap your mind around happening. And yes, that was a really sad situation, Vlad.
Well, because that's not always discussed as Terry's relationship to Suge, and you're saying that they were good friends.
Yeah, he had a lot of love for Suge. Yeah, I don't know where their friendship was at that time when it happened. I can't say, because me and Terry had begun speaking maybe weekly or bi-weekly, and as we did, but we just started speaking a little bit more infrequently at that time. And I don't know their relationship right then at that point, but I know I've talked to him several times, and he was either going to see him or had just left him, and he was more like a mentor actually to Suge.
Oh, really? He was a mentor to Suge?
Yes.
So Suge looked up to Terry?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Highly.
Highly. So when you saw that tape, that videotape, what did you think happened?
I watched it once and I just had to do something to block it out of my mind.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I saw death before. You know, it is what it is. Everybody gonna go. You know, but just to see, you know, somebody that you really had love in your heart for just go, just by a freak just occurrence. It's just it's like unbelievable, you know. And you know, I just wish him rest in peace and wish his family the best. And they dealing with a situation, so you know, I don't really want to expound too much deeply on what they had going on, because I don't, you know, I don't want to taint nothing or influence nothing. So, you know, much love to the Carter family.
I mean, how do you feel about Suge after seeing that?
Suge just continued to make bad decisions. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was just telling my friend I rode up here with, I got shot once, and I was out of commission for like 2 or 3 months. This guy got hit 6 times and was back clubbing in a month. I couldn't believe it. And he was still, you know, pushing his line.
Yeah, I mean, Suge is Suge.
Yeah. I wonder how heavy it is for him behind that wall. Because, you know, that involved a lot of street stuff too. So, you know, he got more on his plate than that court situation, I'll tell you that.
You know what I'm saying? Like you dissing Young Thug over here, Young Thug saying little things over there. Man, somebody do something. Ain't y'all niggas supposed to be gangsters? If you gonna be about it, be about it, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like I
was like, hey, what you doing? She's like, oh, my boyfriend. I was like, what? Oh, hate you.
I called a mutual friend, and I was like, I really like him, da da da, and we linked up.